But first, we want to start with Alec Giannakopoulos previewing the game between Hackett Catholic and Grand Rapids Catholic Central. Alec?
That's right. There are many great teams looking for a run at a state championship. One of those is West Catholic. They are undefeated so far this season, but to get that win in Detroit, they know they got to be strong. Radstrong.
It's a special season for the Falcons. They're 9-0 and ready for the playoffs. But what makes this team unique isn't their record, it's their motto, Radstrong. Players and coaches have been wearing this shirt all season. But what does it mean? The Rad in Radstrong is Jacob Redlinski, who before the summer was just looking forward to another busy year as a three-sport athlete.
I had played all football season, all basketball season, and then track season got cut short right before the conference meet.
A state qualifier his sophomore year, Jake noticed his body was slowing down at the end of his season.
I had a meet on a Saturday, and then that Sunday I started to feel sick. My fever got higher, and I got to the point where I was super lightheaded, could barely get up to walk to the bathroom, so then I went to ER, and we got a chest x-ray, and that's how we found out that there was a tumor.
In a matter of weeks, Jake went from wearing conference medals to a hospital gown.
I had multiple biopsy surgeries to try and figure out what the tumor was.
In the summer before his senior year, Jake was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma and was forced away from his teammates, fighting for his life. That's when he first heard his team's new motto.
Radstrong is, our community, showing Jake our support, love.
Radstrong means to me I think it's more than just about Jake. I think it's being strong for his family.
You want to see a true definition of it? Give me about 15, 20 minutes and you'll see what Radstrong really means.
So I was still at the point where I was pretty lightheaded, not getting out of bed much other than to go to the bathroom. So I was just getting up to go to the bathroom and look out the window, and there's so many people walking in.
A day after he was diagnosed, West Catholic put the strong in Radstrong.
He knows he's going to beat this, and he's going to change our community.
That crowded corner on Michigan Street is what Jake needed to fight.
There are a lot of times when you get down, and when you think of the community around you, it's like, I can't let them down.
With everyone behind him, Jake finished chemo and was discharged from the hospital. Just in time for football season.
I can't do anything contact, so hitting or anything like that. Since my freshman year, I've been the holder for field goals and PATs.
Cancer couldn't keep the placeholder off the field.
Jake ran out there, and we're like, oh my gosh, he's on the field. That was really emotional. I think not just for us, but for the whole community, just to see Jake.
With Jake behind his guys, the Falcons are ready to show what Radstrong means to their opponents. There's no strict definition to the word. Everyone has a different take.
God gives his toughest tasks to his strongest soldiers, and this guy is definitely one of those strongest soldiers. That's what Radstrong would mean.
For Jake, there aren't words to define how he felt looking out his hospital window.
It's not only about me, but it's about the community as well. And obviously, me making it through this is great, but I wouldn't be here without the community.
There doesn't need to be an exact definition. It's pretty clear to see how much Radstrong means to the Falcons.
Ready, set.
You'll be able to see it every time the kicking team marches out on the field.
You can catch Jake and his guys as they take on Hackett. It's one of the 22 games we'll have for you tonight on the Frenzy. We're putting East Kentwood against Rockford, Reeds Puffer versus Forest Hills Central, and Forest Hills Eastern taking on Unity Christian.